Hello students, myself Amrita Dhar, Assistant Professor of Electrical Engineering Department of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, JIS Group. I will teach you Power System 1. This is a continuation video. Today I will discuss about inductance of a three-phase line. Now this topic is included in module 2, overhead transmission line of the subject power system 1. Course code is PC-EA-502. Inductance of a three-phase overhead line. Now to find out inductance of a three-phase overhead line, there are two cases. First one is symmetrical spacing, second one is unsymmetrical spacing. In case of symmetrical spacing, the conductors are equidistant, and in case of unsymmetrical spacing, the conductors are not equidistant from each other. Now it is very difficult to understand the derivation procedure to find out the inductance of a three-phase overhead line for symmetrical spacing and unsymmetrical spacing by PowerPoint presentation. So I will do board work so that you can understand the derivation procedure to find out the inductance of a three-phase overhead line in details. Inductance of a three-phase overhead line. Now this figure shows three conductors A, B, C of a three-phase line carrying currents IA, IB and IC. Let D1, D2 and D3 is the spacing between the conductors. D1 is the spacing between B and C, D2 is the spacing between A and C, and D3 is the spacing between A and B. Now assume that the loads are balanced, so IA plus IB plus IC equals to 0. Now consider the flux linkage with conductor A. Now there will be flux linkage with conductor A due to its own current and also the mutual inductance effect of IB and IC. So let's start the derivation. Flux linkages with conductor A with conductor A due to its own current, due to its own current is mu 0 IA by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integration r to infinity 1 by x dx. Now flux linkages with conductor A. Now flux linkages with conductor A due to current IB is given by mu 0 IB by 2 pi. Here distance is D3, so D3 to infinity 1 by x dx. And flux linkages with conductor A due to current IC is mu 0 IC by 2 pi, distance is d2 to infinity, one by x into dx. Now in both the cases the internal flux linkages is missing because the flux linkages with one conductor is due to another conductor, so internal flux linkages is 0. Now total flux linkages with conductor A. Now total flux linkages with conductor A is equal to flux linkages due to its own current plus flux linkages due to current IB plus flux linkages due to current IC. Now we solve the equation. IB by 2 pi integration d3 to infinity 1 by x into dx plus mu 0 into IC by 2 pi integration d2 to infinity 1 by x into dx. Now mu 0, now taking common mu 0 by 2 pi, we get 1 by 4 IA plus, now what is the integration of 1 by x log x is equal to, what is the integration of 1 by x dx is the log x. Limit is r to infinity into IA plus IB log x d3 to infinity plus log x d2 to infinity. Now mu 0 by 2 pi 4 into IA plus IA into log infinity minus IA into log r plus IB into log infinity minus IB into log d3 plus IC into log infinity minus IC into log d2. Now take common log infinity. So mu 0 by 2 pi IA by 4 plus, if we take log infinity common, then IA plus IB plus IC minus IA log R minus IB log T3 minus IC log D2. Now what is the value of IA plus IB plus IC is 0, so this term will be 0. So mu 0 by 2 pi equals to IA by 4 minus IA log R. Now taking minus common, IB log T3 minus IC log base is E log E D2. So this is the total flux linkages with conductor A. Now there are two conditions. First one is symmetrical spacing. First one is symmetrical spacing, and second one is unsymmetrical spacing. Unsymmetrical spacing. Now in symmetrical spacing, the distance between conductors are same. So T1 equals to D2 equals to T3 equals to D. And for unsymmetrical spacing, the spacing between conductors are not same with each other. Okay, now first we take the symmetrical spacing, where D1 equals to D2 equals to D3 equals to D. So for symmetrical spacing, psi A equals to mu 0 by 2 pi IA by 4 minus IA log R minus IB log D. Sorry, this is plus IC log log D. Now we take log D common. Log D common, so mu 0 by 2 pi IA by 4 minus IA log ER minus log D IB plus IC. Now in place, as IA plus IB plus IC equals to 0, so we can write IA equals to minus of IB plus IC. So in place of minus IB plus IC, we can write mu 0 by 2 pi IA by 4 minus IA log ER minus will become plus log E D into IA. by IA by 4 plus IA log D by R. We can write this because log A minus log B equals to log A by B. So IA, taking IA common, we get 1 by 4 log E B by R. So this is the flux linkage of conductor A when the conductors are separated by same distance. Now what is inductance of the conductor? The formula is flux linkage by current. So mu 0 by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus log E D by R. Okay. Now we can write mu 0, the value of mu 0 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 by 2 pi 1 by 4 log E D by R. So 10 to the power minus 7 0.5 plus 2 log E D by R Henry per meter. So this is the expression for inductance of a three-phase overhead line where conductors are separated by same distance. Now we find inductance of a three-phase overhead line in unsymmetrical spacing. When three-phase line conductors are not equidistant from each other, the conductor spacing is said to be unsymmetrical. Now we generally interchange the position of the conductors at regular intervals along the line so that each conductor occupies the original position of every other conductors over an equal distance. Now such exchange of position is known as transposition. I will discuss about transposition in details in the presentation. Now the phase conductors are designated as A, B, C and the position occupied by number 1, 2, 3. Okay, the effect of transposition is that each conductor has the same average inductance. Okay. For a balanced condition, IA plus IB plus IC equals to 0. And IA is our reference, so IA is equal to I1 plus J0 and there is a phase displacement between the 3 is 1 by 120 degree. So IB is equal to I into minus 0.5 minus J 0.866 and IC is I minus 0.5 plus J 0.866. They are 120 degree displaced from each other. Okay. Now we have just derived this formula. Now putting the value of IA, IB and IC, we get mu 0 by 2 pi 1 by 4 minus log E into R. What is the value of IA? I minus what is the value of IB? I into minus 0.5 minus J 0.866 into log E D3. IC equals to minus 0.5 plus J 0.866 into log E D2. Now we can write plus 0.5 I plus J 0.866 into I D3 minus plus 0.5 I minus J 0.866 into I log D2 log D2. Mu 0 by 2 pi one by 4 minus log R plus, if we take common 0.5 I, then 0.5 I in the bracket log ED3 plus log D2 plus J 0.866 into I log D3 minus log D2. Mu 0 by 2 pi equals to 1 by 4 minus log ER into I. We can write this log D3 D2 plus J 0.866 into I log D3 by D2. Mu 0 by 2 pi 1 by 4 minus log E R into I. Now taking I common, so 0.4 log E root over, because 0.5 means 1 by 2, so we can write root over D3 D2 plus J 0.866 log D3 by D2. By applying the formula log A minus B equals to log A by B, we get log E D3 root over D3 D2 by R plus J 0.866 log E D3 by D2. So this is the formula of psi A. Now what is the formula of inductance? Mu 0 by 2 pi. I cancel out. 1 by 4 plus log E root over d2 d3 by r plus j 0.866 log E d3 by d2. So this is the expression of inductance of conductor A for a three-phase overhead line. Now put the value of mu 0, 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7, and by solving it we get this. Now we can find in the similar way the inductance of conductor B and conductor C. Now inductance of each line is given by 1/3 of LA plus LB plus LC. So this is the average inductance of each line. Now put the value of LA, LB and LC and solve the equation. If you have any problem in solving the equation, please contact with me, and by on solving the equation we get half plus 2 log E cube root of d1 d2 d3 by r into 10 to the power minus 7 Henry per meter. That's equal to 0.52 log E cube root root over d1 d2 d3 by r into 10 to the power minus 7 Henry per meter. Now if we compare the formula of inductance of an unsymmetrical space transport line with that of symmetrical spaced line, we find that the inductance of each line conductor in two cases will be equal if d equals to cube root of d1 d2 d3. So the d is known as the equivalent equilateral spacing for unsymmetrical transposed line. Now next one is transposition of conductors. The transposition is a physical rotation of conductor so that the conductor is moved to take up the next physical position in the regular sequence. The transposition of the conductor equalizes the inductance, mutual inductance and capacitance between lines. So the irregular spacing between conductor give a complex value of inductance which make the study of power system complex. So the transposition is mainly done in the switching station and in the substation. Why we need transposition? The inductance of unsymmetrical lines cause voltage drop even if the voltage is in a balanced condition because of the inducing voltage. The magnetic field exists in the conductor which cause the interference in the line. Now this can be reduced by continually exchanging the position of the conductor, which can be done by transposition of the conductor. Now the transposition method. The transposition of the line can be done by placing 1/3 segment of all three phase of conductor in the same line. The transposition balance the capacitance of the line due to which voltage are balanced. Next one is self GMD. Now the use of self GMD means self geometrical mean distance, and the mutual GMD simplifies the inductance calculation. First we discuss about the self GMD. Now in order to have a concept of self GMD, consider the expression of inductance per conductor per meter. Now in this expression, this term 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 into 1 by 4, this term is the inductance due to flux within the solid conductor. Now for many purposes it is desirable to eliminate this term by introduction of a concept called self GMD or sometimes it is called self GMR. Now if we replace the original solid conductor by an equivalent hollow cylinder with extremely thin walls, the current is confined to the conductor surface and the internal conductor flux linkage would be almost zero. So consequently the inductance due to internal flux is also zero, and the term 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 into 1 by 4 is thus eliminated. Now the radius of the equivalent hollow cylinder must be sufficiently smaller than the physical radius of the conductor to allow room for enough additional flux to compensate for the absence of the internal flux linkage. Now it can be proved mathematically that for a round conductor of radius r, that self GMD or GMR is 0.7788 r. Now using self GMD, the equation becomes 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 log E d by ds. Now this term is missing. 2 into 10 to the power minus 10 to the power minus 7 log E d by r is replaced by ds. ds is the self GMD which whose value is 0.7788 r. Now it may be noted that self GMD of a conductor depends upon the size and shape of the conductor and is independent of the spacing between conductors. Next one is mutual GMD. The mutual GMD is the geometrical mean distance, mean of the distances from one conductor to the other, and therefore must be between the largest and smallest such distance. Now in fact mutual GMD simplifies the representation, the equivalent geometrical spacing. Now first one is the mutual GMD between two conductor, assuming that spacing between conductor is large compared to the diameter of each conductor, is equal to the distance between this center. dm is equal to spacing between conductors equals to d. For a single circuit three phase line, the mutual GMD is equal to root of d1 d2 d3 whole to the power 1 by 3. That means now for a three phase single circuit, this term is the mutual GMD. The principle of geometrical mean distance can be most profitably employed to three phase double circuit lines. Now in this picture you can see that this is a picture of three phase double circuit. Now the consider the conductor arrangement of double circuit. The self GMD is 0.7788 r. Now the self GMD of combination A dash, self GMD of the combination A dash is given by ds1 equals to daa into daa dash d into da dash a dash into da dash a. Now daa and da dash a dash means the self GMD of conductor, and the da dash and da dash a is the distance between these two. Next one, in the same way we find the self GMD of the combination bb dash and cc dash. Now equivalent GMD is equal to ds equals to ds1 into ds2 into ds3 whole to the power 1 by 3. The value of self GMD is the same for all phases as each conductor has same radius. Now the mutual GMD between phase A and phase B is DAB is equal to DAB dash DA dash B into DA dash B dash whole to the power 1 by 4. That means distance between A to B into distance between A to B dash into distance between A dash to B and distance between A dash B dash. In the same way, the mutual GMD between phase B and C is calculated, and mutual GMD between phase C and A is calculated. Now equivalent GMD is equal to DAB into DBC into DCA whole to the power 1 by 3. Now the inductance formulas in terms of self GMD. Now in single phase circuit, what is the expression? What was the expression? 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 log E D by R. Now here D is replaced by Dm and ds is replaced by R is replaced, in single phase line the expression for inductance is 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 log E dm by R dash, where the value of R dash is equal to e to the power minus 1 by 4 into R or 0.7788 R. We derived that. Now here the ds is equal to 0.7788 R and D is replaced by dm. In the single circuit 3-phase line, the ds the R dash is replaced by ds, and the term d1 d2 d3 whole to the power 1 by 3 is replaced by dm. The inductance for a double circuit line is 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 log E dm by ds, where ds is equal to ds1 ds2 ds3 whole to the power 1 by 3 and dm is equal to dab dbc dca whole to the power 1 by 3. Next, the first problem is find the inductance per kilometer of a 3-phase transmission line using 1.24 centimeter diameter conductors when these are placed at the corners of for an equilateral triangle of each side 2 meter. The 3 conductors of the 3-phase line placed at the corners of an equilateral triangle of each side 2 meter. Here the conductor spacing D is 2 meter and the conductor radius is 1.24. The 3 conductors of 3-phase line placed at the corners of an equilateral triangle of each side 2 meter. Okay. Now, so D is equal to 2 meter or 200 centimeter and radius is equal to 1.24 divided by 2, that is 0.62 centimeter. Now, for a 3-phase line the formula is 10 to the power minus 7 into half plus 2 log E D by R. We put the value of D and R and we get the value of inductance per phase per meter is 12 into 10 to the power minus 7 Henry. Now, to express this inductance per kilometer, we multiply it by 1000 and inductance per phase per kilometer is 1.2 millihenry. Next problem, the 3 conductors of a 3-phase lines are arranged at the corner of a triangle 2 meter, 2.5 meter and 4.5 meter. Calculate, so 3D1 is 2 meter, D12 is 2 meter, suppose D12 is 2 meter, D23 is 2.5 meter and D31 is 4.5 meter. Now calculate the inductance per kilometer of the line when conductors are regularly transported. The diameter of each conductor is 1.424. So what is the equilateral spacing? Equilateral spacing is equal to cube root in D12, D23, D31. Now the equilateral spacing is 282 centimeter. Now inductance per phase is given by the formula 10 to the power minus 7 into half plus 2 into log E D equivalent by R. What is the value of R? R is equal to 1.24 by 2, that is 0.62. Now put the value of D equivalent and radius, we get the value of inductance per phase per meter is 12.74 into 10 to the power minus 7 Henry. Now inductance per phase per kilometer is multiplied by this term is multiplied by 1000, and we get the value of inductance per phase per kilometer, that is 1.274 millihenry. That's all from today's class. If you have any problem, please contact with me. My contact details is given on the first slide. Thank you.